Okay, so I'm back again with Hank DeBruin from the wonderful Winterdance dog sledding tours. So Hank, what would you say are your customers, your ideal customers? What are their challenges and what are their pain points?
Probably their biggest pain point is the first 10 minutes putting their lesson into action. We do a lesson before we start the trip. And then we hook up our dogs and head out. And the first 10 minutes is just kind of grasp how it all works, how to keep your dogs in control, how to keep yourself safe, how to keep your dogs safe. I shouldn't say how to keep yourself safe. We always keep everybody safe. No one does get hurt, but yes, just to make it all work 100%.
Of course.
After that, it's the physical fitness of people. It is a workout. It's a unique workout. It's a lot of people come and afterward and say, wow, that was amazing, but I never realized it was such a workout at times. Because uphill, you're part of a team. Uphill, you're working with your dogs, you're paddling, you're pushing the sled, helping your team out. Downhill, you're on the brakes to slow things down to keep everybody good.
So you were saying earlier there that people, that they should be physically fit, but not in peak shape, not in like tip-top shape. There, because they do have to go uphill and they do have to run a team of dogs. Is that correct?
Yes. No, you don't have to be in perfect shape. As long as you're in decent shape, you're able to walk from your house to the car and get, or up a couple of flights of stairs without too much difficulty. You're good to go. If you have an active lifestyle, I guess that's the best way to put it.
Okay. If you have an active lifestyle, yes, that would be good. And of course, then you run through all of the just general safety procedures to make sure that everybody's safety is of prime importance. And then for both the prospects, the customers, and the dogs, of course, themselves. Yeah.
Yes.
And you were saying also there that you run a different series of tours. If I understand correctly, one day is the maximum. And what are the different options then that you offer within that day?
We do a 2-hour. Our shortest trip is a 2-hour tour. It's generally we try to convince people with small children to do 2 hours. So if a child you're not out too long. If a child does get cold,
sure.
Half days is our most popular. We head out we're on the trail for 2.5, 3 hours. We stop halfway for a small break, some hot chocolate, and a snack of some sort.
Wow, nice.
And our full days, it's a long day. It's a challenging day. You want to be in good shape for my full days because I take you places where you're going to find out very quickly you're not in shape. Halfway through the day, we get a campfire going and cook hot dogs, burgers, have lunch on the trail.
Excellent.
Rest the dogs for now. We cover a fair bit of 30, 35 kilometers in a full day run. So we're covering a fair bit of ground.
Wow.
And then we also have our moonlit trips. Our moonlits are approximately 2.5. They always run to 3 hours because everybody has too much fun. No one wants to leave.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah. So we head out for a couple kilometers. We don't cover huge distance with the dogs because it is night. We have to run with headlamps.
Yes.
We stop in one of the big marshes, have a big camp bonfire.
Yes.
And spend time around the fire, tell stories, and find out what people enjoy, what life is, and complain a little bit about the world and the stars. If we luck into a clear night, the stars, it's almost like you could pluck the stars out of the sky.
Wow.
People have no idea how bright the stars, the sky is, unless you get out away from the light pollution of towns and cities and whatever.
Wow.
And then we make our way back in. And like I said, they're supposed to be 2 hours, but they generally run 3 hours. No one's in a hurry. It's just a fun time.
Yeah, it's fun time. And you said there around the 24th, the 25th of December, coming close to there, you took out a certain white-bearded gentleman. Is that correct?
Yeah, we Santa Claus apparently had a problem that day with his reindeer, so he needed a lift, so we took him out. I think Tanya sent you a picture.
Yes.
Picture of Santa Claus.
Wow. Yeah, that was amazing. I'm going to be including that in the videos there. That is amazing. And there also there you were saying that that this is truly a unique workout. And then from reading some of the things that your customers have said about you on TripAdvisor and certain other reputable sites like that, there some of the quotes that have come back have been memories that truly last a lifetime. That is really incredible. Really incredible.
Yeah, we hear that a lot. One we also hear is folks from international folks who will send an email saying that's the best thing we did in Canada while we were in Canada. That's we hear that a lot.
Wow.
Experience of a lifetime.
Uh-huh.
We've had some really fun trips. We have a young lady that she had brain cancer when she was 12. Mm-hmm. Very young age, and the first time we met her was when she was 10 years cancer free. Wow. And I took her and her dad out on a full day trip, and that to me was one of the most rewarding trips I've ever done. To see a young girl like that, she'd be in her early 20s now. Yeah. And they've been coming back year after year after year after that first time. They've been back for 4 or 5 years, and that's my trip. No one else can take that one out because I really enjoyed taking that girl out.
That is an absolutely amazing story. Absolutely amazing.
Another great story. Yeah. Another great story we had is back quite a few years ago. A lady had been hit in a car accident. It was a paraplegic.
Paraplegic. Yeah.
She lost the use of her legs, and that was her husband. We did a small trip, and her husband. She didn't want to go, but her husband threw her on the stud and said, "You're going, Kim." Okay. And we took her out. And when we got back, there was tears in her eyes and said, "That's the best thing I've done since my accident." Wow. So that trips like that make the worst customer nothing. I guess that's the way to put it.
Wow. Well, a big shout out there to Kim there, and to the lady suffering from the brain cancer in 10 years from remission. Wow. Well done. Thank you very much for sharing those videos. That's been truly inspirational.